Hey, hey. Does anyone know if the previous gift was an ottoman? My previous gift? Grand Rising, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I have been on a call. The husband and I have been on a call trying to handle a little bit of business, but I was working, so I figured I would bring you guys in. So that's how we got here and why y'all didn't hear me talking. Grand Rising. Hope everybody had a great night last night. Those of us who were on the late night live party, hey, y'all, hey. Everybody who wasn't, y'all missed it. Um, we were in 1K's Creations live on another platform, and there were several of us that were designing at the same time as we were chatting. So that's what the chatter is about. That's what we're talking about, or you may hear some mention about last night. So thank everybody for coming in. I am not going on the streets today. I will be on the streets tomorrow. So today is effectively my last day to hit it and quit it. So I'm trying to get a couple of concepts dropped as well as what the hell? As well as make sure everything else is relatively ready to go. Um, let's see. I know I missed a lot of comments. How did your falcons do last night? It was so cute. Thank you. Show them your falcons. Haha. Maybe if I read, girl, sleep deprivation is real. Hi there, Maria. Miss Kimberly's in the house. Never in a million came through. Hey, never. I learned prep and the most time consuming part. Once you get the templates, you can roll quick. Yes. Is that an ottoman? No, ma'am, it's not, Maria. Thank you for informing Never, Kimberly. I appreciate it. Need to do 125. Ooh, baby. All right. Yes, she did fall asleep. I think I left before she fell asleep that night. She got off live, then she went, so yeah, around 3. Okay, so it must have been shortly after I left. 3:30. Tasha's doing about 20. Brenda Douglas is here. Grand Rising, Miss Brenda. I think I've spoke to everybody. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Get Pick. Brooklyn's Basket and More. Hey, girl. Hey. Yeah, I was up in here. Thank y'all. Hey, Miss Sally. How are you? Welcome to the live. Let's see. Let's unpin it. All right. Grand Rising, all occasion gifts. How are you? I'm pulling an all-nighter tonight, though. All right, Miss Kim. I heard you. I heard you. I heard you. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do another 3, 4 o'clock session. I must be getting old as haters, because baby, let me tell you, I was tired. And then I woke up this morning looking crazy as hell. I was like, oh, this is for the birds. It'd be one thing if I was like, had a lot of gifts or if it was a major holiday, but Father's Day, baby, these were 20 gifts I got. I could sit my ass to sleep. But nevertheless, I'm here. I'm working. We shall see. Bowls all crooked, bag is crooked. But I need to be really particular about my bags, but I realize some people just gonna tear that bag open. Making 200 gifts. Yes, ma'am. Hi, Miss Shamira. How are you? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for coming through. Oh, I'm trying to wrap this little baby. I will show you guys the Falcons one I did. And I should actually be doing these other few collegiates up here. I got completely stuck on my True Religion. I don't know what kind of container to put it in. Um, it's, yeah, I don't know. I may have to go out into the workshop and find another type of container or something because I'm not liking the ones that I have available to me in here. Um, and I didn't like the look of the rolled up shirt, so I was trying to unroll it and kind of make it look a little bit better. But like I say, it's getting on my last nerve. So I'm gonna have to figure out something today, or we won't have many True Religion concepts. I got probably 10 or 15 towels sitting up here. So I was thinking a towel, a washcloth, the underwear, socks, and boxers. Um, and then that's as far as I got on that True Religion stuff. So yeah, I'm not liking this at all. I don't know what the deal is with this bag. And I stopped my behind up here yesterday and did not order any more bags. So I guess I'm gonna be cello wrapping it and winging it, cause I mean, I don't know. I ain't doing next day shipping. And that'll give me bags tomorrow when I'm supposed to technically be on the street. Let's see. I'm definitely doing an all-nighter tonight. All right. Let's go. I'm talking junk, but I don't know, y'all. But I'm pretty sure I'll be going to sleep once or twice before that comes. That's aggravating. Yeah, let's fix you, because I ain't finna redo it. I don't like this twist here in my way. Oh, there you go. Shift the whole bag. Why don't you? Oh, that's better. A little bit, not really. Yeah, I think I'm over this. Definitely over it. Oh, some of my shred fell out. Alright. This shell set to show you guys the Cowboys. So let's get over there. Why does that say that? Oh. Yeah, I got a message bubble at the top of my screen. I don't know why it's there. Here, let's remove, maybe? What the crap did I do? Doggone it. Y'all laughing. Alright, let's see. There's that. As Marie trying to bail last night, kid said, where you think you're going? Girl, the heck up off of there. The heck up off of there. Goodness knows. Hi, Miss Norma Boone, Grand Rising. Welcome to the live. I be on live, like on other people's lives, or should I say like other platforms, should I say? But the whole talking in conjunction, I don't know. I don't personally watch television. So any particular day that you're here, you're not going to hear a TV. The only time you're going to hear that TV on is if the mister is here. I don't turn it on at all. I have a relatively soft speaking voice, so I don't talk over people. Um, so all of those things make for a difficult live broadcast for me on other people's platforms. So that's why I just be like, child. So y'all see what I did. I muted it so y'all wouldn't hear me rustling around and doing all kind of stuff in the background. But other than that, child, I can't do that. I love being there. I enjoy being there and all of those things and talking with y'all. But I'll just listen in the background because that's just kind of my thing. So I hope nobody took offense because, yeah, there was a lot going on. A lot. That live went, a total different direction than I anticipated. So, yeah, your girl had the bail. I was like, yeah, let me just be quiet and listen. And, yeah, so I'm glad you guys had an awesome time. It was so fun. You hope she found her missing sock right. Grand Rising Inspirations by Shiva. How are you? Prepared my table. Yes. That is so full and cute. Thank you, Michelle. So pretty. Thank you, Kimberly. Very nice. Thank you. Yeah, those two are definitely basket makers gone wild. He was putting in some work though. That's my child. That's why I'm telling y'all. I put this phone when y'all be on live or people be on live and I be in there now, especially if I'm busy. I will come in, say whatever, but I put this phone down and I be getting to work because I don't, no, baby. Nope, nope, nope. Just like that silence, yeah. So that's why I was just like, here, let me just do some work because you ladies got it. There was no need for me to monitor a chat or any of those things. So I was like, heck yeah, I'm off duty too. Shoot, let me do me some work. So you guys did awesome because I did not have to find me anything on YouTube to listen to. I was just listening to the conversation. So it was all good. I hope you guys didn't take offense to me leaving, but yeah, I had to get up out of there. Like the people be saying, my social meter was depleted. Very much so. It don't take much. It's just, yeah, oh no. Oh no, what, Driven? And Driven voice is soft. I have to remember to project, especially when I'm doing stuff. Because, you know, when I speak in public, or when I used to speak in public, I used to have a mic and all that kind of stuff because I do have a soft voice. I don't do well projecting my voice either. So it's just one of those things. You live and you learn. You find out things about yourself, and it's just one of those things. Let's see if we have any more. I think I am out of. I'm almost out of socks, which is awesome. I have a gazillion headbands. Hairbrushes in here. I need to start putting some concepts. So, yeah. Um, let's get some more socks. Hey, still classy. Welcome to the live Grand Rising. I enjoy listening and watching. We are a live bunch. Yes, we are. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I was telling y'all. We come together for a common thing because we all make gift baskets. But baby, we live very, very different lives. So it's always a joy to hear what all we got going on and the ins and outs of some of our other basket making family. So it's a good time, nonetheless. Need a towel. I would like a gray towel. I should have some more hand towels somewhere. Let's see what's in the basket. Oh, now that I have you guys here, let's play a game. What can I do with these items? Here's one. Let's see if you can see it. Hey, baskets to cherish. Welcome to the live. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Is anybody preparing to go out today? Is the other question. Oh, these price tags. All right, so you guys see this in front of you. This is a, why is there glue in there? Uh, Man NYC 3-piece gift set. There is a hybrid pouch. I don't know if you can see it. A hybrid pouch, an earbuds case, and an electronic pouch. Um, Trying to see which is which. This should be the electronics pouch. That is the hybrid case. And then we have this little earbud case up here. So these are from the Walmart, and they were 20 bucks. So I would love some ideas on how I can gift that. Nobody took offense. Awesome, good. I rarely get out except for church and shopping, right? Yes. I stay in the woods for a reason. I told y'all I don't even go outside. Like when people that work during the week are off on the weekends or holidays and stuff, I make it my business to stay my behind in my house. I let all y'all who work and don't have an opportunity to be out, I let y'all have them streets because it be too many people. There's too many people in Walmart or any of the stores I'm in, I will leave. If I have to wait in a long line, I will leave. Like me just standing around and just waiting and stuff, I can't. I can't do it. I cannot. So any ideas of what to do with this little situation? The easiest thing would be to drop it in a bag. And I could definitely do that. But I would like to give it a little more presence, so I don't know what else I can do with it. I also have like these Nike sling backpack things, these things that I don't know what to do with either. This whole thing. So I got to figure out what to do with it. It's this 8 to 5, Monday through Friday for the birds. It is. It is. It is. Keep plugging away, Cherish, and get into something that's gonna make you some money in your sleep. A lot of people do online resale, and we do. Well, I do online resale. I also do, or had in the past. I have to definitely get back to that now that basket season is winding down for a little while. But those things, especially since you shop, that might be an option. Um, Real estate is good. Um, I would say invest, get you an account, put you some money in there, or either get in with like a crowd sharing. There are places that are people who are looking for hard money, and if you are able to loan somebody $1,000, um, within, and the terms will be different, but they could very well repay you $1,500 in a matter of a month or 2 months. So it is a little bit of a risk, but once you really get into it and start filling people out and get into, say, a group or a group of people that are doing it, it'll return on you quickly. So that's definitely something to do. And when I say hard money, there are people who do like real estates and apartment flips, fix and flips, and all that kind of stuff, rental properties, and they will need money, cash money, to finish off their projects. And if you're available and you have that cash money, usually there is a really quick turnaround for you to get repaid, and you get paid way more interest. You get a lot more for your return. So that's an option. I have been a frugal person all of my life. All of my life. My mom was the thrift shop lady, and we're recycling and we're reusing and all that kind of stuff. Like she did that for fun. So I grew up in that kind of environment. So shopping cheaply has always been my thing. Then after I ended up getting divorced and I had two babies that was on this one salary, I had to figure out something else to do. So um, that's kind of how that has evolved. But since then, of course, life has changed. I'm remarried. Kids are grown. So I was retired at 40. So we still have a couple of other things to do, but I definitely encourage people to look into real estate or reselling or an event planning business, or there are so many legitimate side hustles, people cooking food, um, just a lot of stuff. So figure out what it is you're good at, what you have a passion for, that's something that's not going to be work for you, and see how you can monetize on that. If you're a really good person, like I was in my degrees in business management, and I worked for some large corporations as well as a couple of government agencies. So revamping a company, writing resumes, writing pamphlets, manuals, all that kind of stuff, that comes second nature to me. I'll go in and see how you figure out what it is you're doing and how you can be more efficient at it, and then show you the things, and get you, coach you up to where you would like to be. So there are a lot of ways that you can monetize things that you do second nature. I literally just picked up a resume order that took me probably less than an hour to complete, and I was paid $150. And I gave her four resumes for that $150, which she was happy to receive, and therefore ended up tipping me an additional $50. So that was awesome. But and the reason I gave her four is you should really tailor your resumes according to the types of jobs you're looking for. So she's looking to get into like state government, office work, management at the companies that she's been working at in the past. We did her a generic one that really highlights the amount of service and the different types of things she can do. So I said all that to say, find what it is you do good and monetize it. It's not something that, may pay all of your bills right now, but the more you do it, the more people will, word of mouth, more people will utilize your services, and that money starts picking up. So if you get you a couple of things going on at the same time, honey, you can make some money, and definitely, better your situation. So I've been talking all this time. I asked y'all a question. Let's see what y'all said. Driven laughing. Um, I was thinking of pair the bag. That's a nice bag. You forgot to order? Yes, I did. Work from home job because I can't really drive too much anymore. I never heard of crowd sharing. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. We'll definitely look into it. Retired at 40, yes, ma'am. Where do you resell? I have been on Poshmark for the most part, but I just started another account over there, or business account over there. So things are a little bit slower. But previously, I was selling Dooney and Burke handbags and all that kind of stuff. So, but they do new and used clothing, shoes, housewares, different things like that. I think we talked about that a little bit before. Too many is so much better to go late night and early morning shopping to, yes, avoid the people. I used to drive all over Baker, Esmond Heights, Zachary, Monday through Friday, but that's over, and I don't think you're silly girly. No, ma'am, not at all. Oh, I think Joy and Elaine both did concepts with those bags. Okay, let me go back and check them out. What's in the gift set again? Sorry. In this gift set, it is a hybrid pouch, an earbud case, and an electronic pouch. So that's what's in this. Oh, here, let's get us some lights. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me turn off all of these lights and drop this AC, because I'm about to burn up. I wrapped up some of the little babies last night. I ended up splitting a 32 by 40 bag, and I was able to get my little babies wrapped. Some of them, at least. They don't have bows on them or anything, but we did get them wrapped. Probably been easier to just take you guys in and show you the babies instead of trying to bring them in here. That's an awesome gift. Hey, all things with a K, Grand Rising. Thank you for joining. I translate for several companies and get paid $150 an hour. Awesome, Maria. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, goodness. So yeah, you just gotta figure it out. I don't really work outside of the home anymore. So now it's just I have a couple different things going on. So it's just kind of a management thing. So that's why you guys hear me say that I don't have. It's hard for me to schedule time to do X, Y, and Z because I'm at a point where I have people doing pretty much the stuff that I need to have done, but there are instances where stuff hits the fan and I need to go be present. So, with that being said, um, it's kind of hard to dedicate time or a specific time to do certain things because I never really know what my day will bring. If a worker calls and said they got an issue or something's going on or something like that, then I gotta go. You know. Yes, Cherish. I know a lot of people. I really love the area because they've treated me like family. That's awesome. I still have several of these thingies here. What is this? Those little crates. Is that the front or the back? Oh no, it looks the same on both sides. So I still have these. Those baskets became my favorite baskets. These ones, I saw that you were doing it too, and I'm like, man. So let me channel my inner Kimberly Showers. So I would put a phone board back here. Um, I got this thing up here, so then I just put some little tchotchkes up there and run with it. So that takes it from being, say, a $20 standalone gift in a bag to what, $40? I don't know. What am I guess it would depend on what I put in there. So let's give that a shot. This is the only one I packed. I was trying to put that True Religion stuff in there, and that didn't work. Then I was putting it in that little one of the little baby oval buckets. That was a disaster as well. So I was like, shoot, I don't know what to do with this stuff. I don't like it just rolled up like that. Y'all give me a second. Let me get this stuff from over here so I can rearrange because I do need to finish these gifts. This little baby needs to be wrapped. Whoa, shoot! Don't you fall out of there. I just found a doggone True Religion bag over here that I need to do something with. Let's put you right there. We got the little black caddy situation going on. Let's get us some workspace. Get this True Religion stuff out of my way. Men tumbler robe cooler. That's a cooler. No, this is the collapsible bins that they sell at the $1.25 and up tree. They now have three sizes of these now, you guys. I don't know if y'all know, but there is also a $5 one that they have. So the smaller ones from last year, then this year they got a little bit bigger. And now with the addition of the Dollar Tree Plus area or whatever you call it, they are some out there for $5, and they are a lot larger. Yeah. So here is this little fitness tracker one. I've gotten a lot of interest on this one. A couple of people have messaged about it and stuff, and that's just from my page and from um, like my personal page is what I put it on. Today I'll probably go ahead or this afternoon and start transferring those listings into some of the groups, the local groups here. Um, and then seeing if I input in individual listings on Marketplace. So I think it's close enough to the holiday that they'll be really ready to buy and not just playing with my time. Love how the glass is chilling on the socks. Yeah, he couldn't go nowhere else. I was trying to put him in now. I only do a couple of translation meetings a month, but I'm pretty good health wise now. So I'm just now starting to look for some other opportunities. Very nice. Good job. Praying you find something soon, Maria. Yes, goodness. Thank you, Shamira. So that's that. But yeah, this little Matin NYC thing. So I got probably 4 or 5 of those. This thing, whatever that is. I wonder if I got a bag for you. I don't think so. I think you're still too big for those bags that I could. Since I have you in front of me in my hand. Let's see. Well, that's definitely too large. But I'd rather it be large than, well, it ain't all that large. Here, let's wrap you up, little baby. Let's you up here chilling. Let's wrap you up and get you out of the way. Yes, definitely, definitely, definitely. Got this plastic all in your, my bad. My apologies. Let's see. Let's put you there. We got enough up here. Let's see. No! Well, it's just a little short. I think we can make it work. I think we can make it work. Let's rotate the back a little bit. Back a little bit more. Should put you in a cello bag. I have to definitely keep up with my bags. Because I can't believe I don't let myself run out of bags like this. And to make it so bad, I don't even have a lot of cello. I thought I have a lot of rolls out there. And I looked, and most of that is rolls of shrink wrap. So I don't even really have a lot of cello. Like, period. And that's concerning. We'll show you like that. And let's see if we can just wrap all of this to the back. There's nothing on the back, is it? No, nothing on the back. Let's wrap it to the back. Let's wrap it to the back. And I have this doggone cello. When you start cutting it, the bags or the cello, when you start cutting that stuff, it'll start tearing and ripping on you like nobody's business. So you're not really going to be able to see the bow tie up there until they take the bag loose, which I'm okay with. Maybe if I do this, you guys can see. Because I can't reach all the way up there. 21 on with 21 thumbs up. I appreciate you guys liking the live. Somebody was talking to me about like Uber and Lyft and Amazon Flex. I think Sha was telling us about Flex at one point. I don't think I want to do any of that, but that may be a means to an end as well. Every time I pick up a new venture, I like to also pick up something that's going to pay for the venture. So I am looking to make some additional money, but I think for the most part, I'm going to stick to selling. Did I run out of shrink wrap? I mean, out of zip ties? I think I did. Oh, man. Hold on, y'all. I need to find another way to store my cello. so that I can catch better, can keep up better with them also. Yeah. I just have mine in those bags, like in the bags that they come in. And then I put big old things on the front of it so that I'll know what size bags they are. But they're just in a box, and that doesn't help. So I got extra smart and decided, well, here, I'll just kind of put them in order by size. And child, that's when I realized I got a gazillion very large bags and not many smaller bags. So I gotta rectify that. But it ain't nothing that I'm gonna be able to do about it right this second. And of course, that's when I need the bag, just right this second. I think I'm gonna just pull this and take this close, y'all. I really do. Pull it as tight as I can get it. And we're gonna, oh, that's the wrong one. No wonder. Tape it tight. And then we'll tighten it up at the bottom. Take. Where'd it go? And so mine is in the bags in the box. Just back. Did you do True Religion baskets here? Absolutely not. I don't know what to do with them. I don't like the containers. No, okay, let me tell you. This is what I don't like. Not that it matters because I'm not buying these, but I don't like the presentation of the socks rolled up. So then I think I went from that, or not the socks, but the underwear and the shirt and all that kind of stuff. So then I called myself going to take the shirt and unroll it and like display it on a box. Only to realize that my shirts are have the True Religion on the arm and not like on the front of the gift. So that was an issue. I mean, not really an issue, but you know what I mean. So then I couldn't think of what I wanted to put in there. So then I finally decided, hey, I'll just put the towels and washcloths and I guess some body care stuff or some little tchotchkes, whatever kind of little dye fillers, shades, all that kind of stuff. So I was going to be okay with that. But now the containers that I'm using, I'm not liking them with the gifts. So it's kind of been a situation. Okay, I'm going to share a video with you that's on Esmerie's channel about organizing. And it shows an awesome way to organize yourself. That was so funny to me, Maria. Maria thought I have a playlist on my channel, and I had put I saw a lady organizing her craft room, and I was like, "Ooh, I need to do that on my downtime." Now that was like shoot a month or two, well, not a month, a year or two ago. And so Maria went over there looking at it, and she was like, "Oh man, I love your organization video." Da da da. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't think I did that. And so when I actually went, she told me I'm gonna comment. So I looked at it and I was like, Maria, that is not my video. uh, but I am glad you found it helpful. That's something that I would like to do as time permits. So we're definitely got to get some organization going on. But she had me stumped there for a while because I didn't know what she was talking about. I'm like, who, me organizing? I don't think so. And what's crazy is I have, I don't know, shoot, probably 45 minutes worth of footage from when we started doing the workshop, from the time they brought it out to when they started putting the walls and the insulation in and running the electrical and all that kind of stuff. Like, I have all of that stuff. Have I spliced it into a video for you all to enjoy? Absolutely not. I just found out how to start editing and stuff, so y'all know I ain't putting nothing really together. So, by the time you guys see it, hell, we did something else at that workshop. And I was going to reorganize it, rearrange it, decorate it, pull all the stuff out and do all of the things. during downtime. Well, actually, this month or next month. But we're not putting walls in. We're not doing too much more to that workshop because the husband, in the husband's words, you outgrew that thing before we even bought it. Um, so we may be looking at something larger, but I don't know right now. Like I was telling y'all a couple of months ago, maybe we're gonna do a metal building or a larger building outside. But I think we're gonna build something here first, like build another house. So I don't want to put a storage or another metal building on my property until I have the exact placement of where the new house will be. So that put a stop to all of that. Um, at least moving forward with decorating the house. Content is content. It is. It definitely is. Keep the playlist just for me private. I know that's right. Oh man, I lost y'all. Hold on. Yeah, she was like, your voice sounded different. And I was like, okay. Basket sizes. Mine too. I printed my t-shirts and put it on the back of the basket for with sizes. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know about this true religion thing. I bit off more than I can chew. Like I said, I did all right last year, but last year for the most part, I only had like slides and stuff. For true religion, well, slides, hats, and something else. And I don't even think that was last year. And I was pretty okay with that. We were rocking and rolling with that, but I don't know. This year is something different. I guess with the introduction of these doggone boxers and t-shirts and all of that kind of stuff, now I don't know what the crap to do. Um, oh, another Matin NYC item. This is a keychain, a wallet, and a bottle opener. So we got that little fella. I was trying to put the True Religion stuff in some of these small baby buckets. These are the ones from the Dollar General. This size is $1. They also have the same size as the larger ones that we get from $1.25 and Uptree. They have those in there, but they're like $5, I think. No, $3. And then they have an even larger one that's $5. So I do like those in there, those baskets. So hopefully when they go on clearance, I'll be able to get some of these. But here, let me show you some of this True Religion disaster. I'll take you over. I'm going to take you guys over. Okay. I'm running out of room quickly. Alright, so here's one of those little buckets. Y'all see that? Maybe. And here is a towel. Here's the True Religion shirt. Like I say, it's literally on the sleeve. So I had to wrap it in a way that I could stick all of the shirt up in there. These shirts are super wrinkled once you take them out of the roll. So I ain't trying to steam nobody's clothes. I'm not finna put this stuff in my dryer to fluff it out. I'm definitely not ironing no t-shirts. So I think that's kind of where it initially went wrong for me. It's the wrinkling of the shirt. So that's the t-shirt. I ended up taking the boxers and putting them in one of my little small boxes. This is the, I forget which one. Oh, the 6x6 by 2.5. So it's the same size as the larger clear box. It's just not as fat. It's the thinner one. So I just put the underwear and the socks in here because you couldn't tell me I wasn't just going to be able to stack something, oh hell, and make it all work. But this is not it. At least not it in this size bucket. So I was like, okay. So then I went to the basket, this little collapsible basket bin thing. And it actually has about the same space as this blue one that I was using. So it's not wider. So I'm not able to put, like more stuff up there because it's about the same size. So this is all I got. But as you can see, it's been filled up this little basket already, which is a good thing. That just means my stuff is too much stuff for this particular container. So the only reason I have the towel is because I was trying to make it, give it some height. Maybe I can do that and just sit it on the back. And I'm gonna have to put what do you call it? A foundation up here, because that's driving me crazy. And I need, let's find something that I can stand this up on because this keeps falling over. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. So what say you? What do you guys think? That ain't heavy enough. Just stay there. And we have tons and tons and tons of towels and washcloths and all of the things. Shamir says you are not providing services that would normally be done at the cleaners, steaming and ironing. Okay, right. Because then you would have to charge a laundering fee. Okay, and I'm not with it. Grand Rising, Kiana, how are you? Welcome to the live. Definitely not doing laundry. So, yeah. There won't be any of that. But, like I said, I don't like this. And I hate to go outside and look for some more containers. This is another sock box. This is the little tiny baby boxes. These are for, I forget what they said these were for. I don't think it's the, oh yeah, these are for like cake pops, or not candy apples, like popsicle pops or something like that. It's got the little hole at the bottom. But as y'all can see, that's tiny, ain't you? And you can barely get a pair of socks. That's a pair of gold toe socks and they're just busting out. So that's when I knew I had to find me something else. Speaking of other containers, I also have these white containers here that I could try. It would be super easy for me to go and like get some, just go and find the right size container from the $1.27 Up Tree and just run with it. But when I tell y'all I don't want to spend my money, I don't want to spend my money. So I think this is it. I think I like this. We'll do the white buckets, but this stuff has to come out of here. That's the problem. This is huge. So if I'm going to put this other stuff in here, this has got to come out. I thought it would help, but it's not really helping. I think that's my issue. I love the use of the clear boxes. Yes. Yeah, I think that's my issue. We got to take it out of here. I like the little boxes, but I think in this particular case, it's not going to work. And I'm going to have to get over what I like because I'm not buying this. So me liking these shirts or not liking these shirts rolled up is just my problem. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with them people. So I guess I need to get my life together because that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I got these cosmetic bags also. I might do a cosmetic bag, some toiletries, or some soaps or something. These are good size. If this stuff, what? You mean to tell me this thing fit in here? Let's freaking go. All right. If I put another board across the top of that, I'll be able to literally put stuff on that. I'm glad I did those. That was also another option, is just to take the stuff and stand it. I could do that and then put the little boxers and socks and stuff up there in the front. There's not a lot of space up there. Kay says she likes the white one. Rhea says, what if you use the shirt as a backer, roll the towel, and set the box with everything on top of the towel in front? Okay, very good suggestion. I like it. I like it. Oh, I think you guys are off focus. Nope, you're not. You're this way. Okay, there you go. Yep, I had to get over what I like to. Exactly. Somebody gonna buy them. They're making more work for you. The goal is to get them out of your house by any means necessary. The goal is to get them out of my house by any means necessary. Making more work for me. That is correct. That is absolutely correct. All right, let's throw caution to the wind. We're going to work these gifts, y'all. Kay's comment resonated with me on a whole different level. Get this stuff out your house. Put this stuff in that basket so these people can buy this crap and go about your business. Every item I get into a basket is one less item I have to worry about cleaning, keeping up with, inventorying, and all of the things. So, with that being said, here, let's do a gray towel. I think I did the blue because the socks are blue. Let's put this blue set in the blue container. We'll put this gray set in a gray container. Alright, let's get us a little piece of a backer back there. Let's find some cardboard. And oh, I should bring I need some foam board in here, y'all. That's what I need, some foam board. Oh, maybe not foam board. I just found my cake boxes. Let's roll, baby. Let's leave you out because I'm gonna need you again in a minute. That part, I know, right? Hey, Essence Joy, welcome to the live. Thank you so much for coming in. Hey, Miss Nelvin. Watching you and making baskets as well. Great. Kiana just showed a short on rolling towels. Yeah, I am familiar with the rolling of the towels. I am. Let's see if we can get two. And it's a good little height. Let's see if we can get two rolls, two cuts out of this. Let's see. So about here. And then we're going to fake roll this edge. And then we're going to round this edge. Alright. So we got 2, 4, 1. We take this and shove it in the back here. Crap. You get a paper cut from cardboard. What the hell? Right. It didn't break the skin, but it sure hurt like heck. And I just tore my black craft paper, y'all. No. Oh well. Let's see what we got going on. I didn't roll towels, did I? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I tell you what. Let's put you just like that. I'll tuck you in a little bit. Now there's even less space to put in here. Let's find another shirt because we're not going to do this one. This was supposed to be the blue with the blue and then the blue socks. Step away for 2 seconds and here they come. Child, they don't care. They do not care. And I am, oh, those are cute. Let's look. These are the boxers, the shirts and the boxers. Can you see that one there? He kind of cute. Him got words all on him. So I think I have the white and the gray for that one. There's another gray with black. And we have gray and black. And then we have this and this. Alright. So let's figure this out. Gray towel, black boxers, gray shirt maybe. Shamira, I was saying slide on there and it was like you heard me. Yep. Great minds, honey, great minds. All us basket makers be on one accord and we be like, which is so awesome. Because sometimes we just don't, I don't be thinking about certain things. I mean, I do, but then again, sometimes I just do not. So then y'all come along, y'all be like, do X, Y, and Z. And I be like, okay. And be sitting here struggling. Hi, Nicole. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much, Mr. Vine. Congrats again on your 3K subbies. I was over here sending people your way yesterday morning. Go subscribe, go subscribe. So I am so happy that you hit it. Congratulations. I bust out laughing when you said you had to figure out a giveaway because I am supposed to be doing or will be doing a 1K subscriber giveaway, but with all things baskets, I have not figured out what the world I want to do yet. So you are more than welcome. The least I could do. The least I could do. I saw LBE's post. She had a post up saying that you need like one more person. And I went and looked at your page. I said, well, doggone it. It does say she needs one more person. So, oh, Never in a Million. I think Never in a Million got you your number. I don't know. I'm just assuming. But she said she went and checked out your thing and then realized that she was unsubscribed to you or no longer following you or something. So I think that's how you got to 3K, if it matters. I have a habit of putting my phone down and watching on TV while talking. Like we in the same... Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am is all that I can say. I like these little ones with this little silver on them. Now, these are cute. I don't know who daddy gonna be wearing these, but these are nice. The one thing, well, not the one thing, but one of the things I don't like about these men's gifts is there's so much dark coloring. You lose it. You lose the gifts lose the gifts, especially once you bag it. So you have to take your pictures in advance because, oh man, did I break my tape? Oh, I did. Let me find me another tape dispenser. So if you're taking pictures of stuff, take your pictures, especially these men gifts, before you put that plastic on there. Because once you put that plastic on there, honey, they ain't going to be able to see nothing. And that's coming from personal experience. Um, I have not done a giveaway yet. All right, Divine, I don't feel bad. Yes, she was not following me. I appreciate her. Yay! Good, good, good. Nope, it wasn't you, Kiana. I got it confused with the short. The video. Ah, that dog on Maria. No, she be trying to help, baby. She be everywhere, giving us all kind of credits. Yeah, S. Marie's over there doing organization. Now she talking about Kiana's got a tutorial out. We appreciate you, honey. That means you are doing your homework and you are very supportive in the community. So those things that you were talking about last night, none of that applied to you, Maria. We are absolutely so, and I say we as if I was talking, but none of those people were talking about you, love. That was that. I can say one thing about the basket community. A lot of us are pretty good, have a good discernment for character and things like that. So we can smell the BS a mile away. At least some of us can. Some of us are not as outspoken as others, so you may not hear it from us, but we can smell the BS. If we had thought that any of those things were true about you, you would feel it, honey. So don't feel like you're walking on eggshells and that we're all secretly talking about you because absolutely, coming from me, we are not. So yeah, I don't say a lot, but just know that I'm gonna tell it like it is, baby. Ain't nobody talking about you. We're good. We've had I won't even say infiltrators, but there have been a couple of situations within the community, as you heard, that has caused some people to kind of, I guess, second guess how they move or who they interact with, that type of a thing. But you're not it, baby. That's not you. That's them other folks. So y'all notice I don't be like, go follow this person, go follow that person, da 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 da. I ain't finna do that. Nope, not at all. Um, unless I see that you're putting out content. If you're putting out content, yeah, we're gonna bring you up. But other than that, uh, people come and go in this community all the time. You're not gonna come over here and get you a couple thousand followers and then go on about your business. So no, we're not doing it. I mean, you could do it if you want to, but I'm not gonna be a part of it. So she is very supportive. Definitely, definitely. Yes, big time. That dog on Divine left us in the dirt. She be over there working. She's the definition of keeping her head down and keeping her work done because she don't be giving a darn. And that's awesome. I absolutely love that. Let's see. Black on black is a total blackout in the bag. It is, which is crazy. Yes, we love some Maria. Never in a million times I just back then on some dramatics. No dramatics, no dramatics. Maria Margon had told us, made a couple of statements in the live from last night. We were talking, I was saying that I'm a pretty good discernment of character, and I think a lot of us are in that respect. So, and that may also be why y'all don't see certain basket makers moving with other basket makers. I keep trying to tell y'all, we just brought together by a common thread. Some of these people not gonna be your best friends, so y'all better tread lightly before you get your feelings hurt. But I digress. Those silver underwears are nice. That's what I said. I like them. They got the little true religion all on them. I don't know who daddy gonna get them. I might have to do a little something spicier for him, cause he's cute. But no, we were just telling her that there have been people that have come into the community and got their numbers up, or we don't necessarily know why they've come, or whatever. But she was explaining to us yesterday that she was not, that she was genuine, and that her motives are good. And I was telling her that we know that. A lot of us know that. If we felt any other kind of way, she would know that as well. But she's good, and I don't want her to feel like she's walking on eggshells because She's the new kid out. We're not talking about you, Mario. We are not. She's not a plant, right? Divine Creation. I was telling Divine that we were sending people over her way yesterday, and that I thought you said that you weren't subscribed, and so you may have been the one to hit her 3K. And so I think that's what she was thanking you for. All right, so we got the little underwear. I rolled them just a little bit more so you can see the religion or either the little sign or something on them. So these are the ones that we have. And now I have a black shirt. My table is filthy, or either these shirts are filthy. I think a little bit of both. Let me get this stuff from up here. So we have some problems, because what I'm not finna do is have no dirty product in my bag. So let's take these shirts from over here. Oh, it's because I just cut that foam board. I forgot about that. Let's move you guys. Let's put you there. Um, move you. Move you. Let's slide you back a little bit. I gotta get this table wiped down now. Go have my stuff dirty. It's filthy up here. If I get some of all this crap off this table, Lord. Please hit the like button if you can. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Kay, for the reminder. Bestie. Cool beans. Let me see. Keeps going away. Yes, Kiana's been here for a minute. We be going quiet, y'all, because we be working. We be in here, the next thing you know, we be gone. Then we be back. So, yeah, we not. Oh, these shirts. Baby. All right. So I have a gray shirt, a black shirt, and another black shirt. We have black boxers with the silver. I guess we'll do those two together. We'll do a black on black and then a black on gray. So the black on black, black on gray. There's the shirt. Let's find some socks. I have watches and watches. They're all True Religion. Thank you again, ladies. Love you all. Gotta get dressed to get those set up. Get this money. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Wishing you plenty, plenty, plenty sales. A sellout in advance, early. So you can be sitting home like, I hope y'all have good luck up there. I've already sold out. I'm sitting at home chilling now. That's what I want to hear from Divine Creations. That baby has been having some issues. I say baby as if this lady's not my age. My apologies, y'all. Don't pay no attention. But I have been around to see some of her struggles. We have been in similar situations with illness and reduced sales and not being able to go out and all that kind of stuff. So I am absolutely elated that she is in a position or in a place where she's doing better. And I want to pray for continued blessings on her business. Not selling messes with your mental, y'all. If you did not know, it messes with your mental like nobody's business. So, and that's another reason why I had to get all this stuff out of my house. That's what I told y'all. I got all of this money sitting in my house. Unmade money just sitting here. And that's what I look at this inventory as, money literally sitting here. With all that money sitting around and not being in my pockets, not being in my accounts, it was driving me crazy. It made my house feel a different type of way. Therefore, my energy was a different type of way. So, yeah. So we got those going on. I got him some little socks. Here, let's see if I have some socks that don't have white on the tip. I like these little New Religion socks. True Religion socks. They got the olive green. And here's another olive green with just the tip on it. These have the band. So you got some of them that have a band and some of them that just have the little symbol. And then you have multiples of all of the colors. So I do like this particular pack. They got the red with just the symbol. And then we have the red with the band on it. The black and white band. And then this is gray and blue. And then gray and blue with the band. This is a pretty cute little pack. I like that. Okay, so now we have a whole bunch of black going on again, which I just said I didn't want to do. But let's figure out what all we're going to put in here besides this stuff. So all I got is underwear, underwear, a shirt, and some socks, y'all. What else am I supposed to be putting in here? Oh my goodness. Oh, my foot is swollen. Man. Let's see. Kiana got 10 jobs. Yeah, Flynn ain't one. Yes, Kiana. Maria will have you rewatching your own stuff. She did me the same way, child. That's why I was like, she's so supportive. That's awesome. She had me thinking I had did stuff. I was like, thank you. I think. The devil is a whole lie. We are enough with or without sales, and our businesses, side hustles are blessed. Absolutely, Kay. Loofah and body wash done. All right, Shamira. May the force of Gift Basket Network be with you. Aw. After he washes his body, he's putting on the underwear, t-shirt, and socks. Yeah, yeah. That is true. That is true. I don't have a lot of wash though. A lot of men's wash and stuff. I didn't pick up much. I thought I had more than I did. I ended up having to throw away quite a bit of Axe, which was fine with me because Axe wasn't doing all that good for me before. Um, but I got rid of some Axe because it had expired on me. But I don't have a lot of body wash. I picked up a lot of Dove. I think last year I put up a short where I got like a gazillion Doves. But my husband has all that Dove. I could go up there and get his Dove. Y'all think I should go get his Dove? I think I will. Because I can replace it. Hell, he only used like one or two at a time. Yeah, he only uses two at a time. So let me go get some Dove. You have the larger colognes, right? They will work. I put all of these little baby colognes in the two-piece sets. I put on those little trays. So I did those, which was not smart. Then I got these little babies that's not going to work. I have those solar amber ones that I'm not putting with anybody. I have Blue Warrior, but I want to keep this one for myself. Don't ask me why. I just like it. I'll figure out something to do with him. I only have one more of the skinny colognes. I think I'm going to go steal some Dove, y'all, because I have some more. I got some of his Dove up here. Although I was going to put this Dove in that little wooden thing, but I may put tag in there instead. I know I have some tag that I can put in there. And that'll keep it inexpensive. If I put a 3-piece Dove set in one of those wooden things, then I'm gonna be thinking I'm supposed to be getting some good money. So let me see, let me go steal some Dove, y'all. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Oh man, I just walked by them freaking duffel bags. I forgot about them duffel bags. Dang it. Alright, I want to stole stuff out the stockpile. One of my bedrooms in my house is dedicated for stockpile items. I used to be an extreme couponer, so I've always had a house, always had a room in my house that I kept all of my product. So I just went back there. That man got a Norelco, and I know for a fact these things came out of my workshop because I bought like a lot of these when they were on sale. I got 2 or 3 concepts over there with the shavers. So we have those. All of these Brookstone 10-in-1 emergency flashlight tools. I remember I got those from Walgreens. So he's got 2 of those in there that I stole back. And then I pulled, excuse me, y'all. Okay. And this just reminded me that I have speakers back there. Put this speaker that I brought out the workshop. But I also went and got some Dove products. So I know he's gonna be like, "What you doing? Why you got my stuff?" Actually, he ain't even gonna score. I know, right? um, of course, Kiana. You knew we were gonna catch it. You knew never was gonna catch it. I did as well. She told me you better leave your husband soap alone. Chapel. Nobody sending him in. I know for a fact they will be replaced before he even realizes they're gone. Yeah, I like that Blue Warrior cigar colognes. I know, right? I found the women's ones the other week. I think end of last week, and they had went up to $1.50. I left them right down that stuff. Maria is a trip. It's okay. It's the taking the items from the husband for me, and is with absolutely no qualms. Since he used to coupon, have you heard of the grocery game years ago? Yes. I used to coupon and stockpile. That's how I have inventory for my baskets. Yeah. Yes, honey. Couponing and stockpiling that helped pay for the wedding and a one. Well, we were actually in Vegas a little bit less than a month. We had an awesome time. Great day, Miss Norma. Thanks for stopping by. I missed it. What Kim looking for? Oh, cigar cologne. She wish she could find them. I don't even have any. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, I just want to stole some stuff out the man area. Like I said, he ain't gonna care. He ain't even gonna know. And if he do know, he ain't seriously not gonna care. So I can do a Dove three-piece set in this thing. I don't think I want to put Dove in here. We got these the little baby colognes. I mean, baby deodorant things. The lotion, that thing. So how am I supposed to put this stuff in here? So what, I just stack this stuff in here like this, y'all? I need to put a foundation down here. My stuff all wiggly. I don't like that. What did I do with the tape? Yeah, see that ain't, I can't get jiggy with that. Just falling over at will. I got buried under some inventory. Spend a lot of time looking for scissors and tape that be right here on my table. Oh, y'all, guess what I realized? I need all of my items displayed. Like, not all of it, but I need items on display so that I can figure out what I want to pull for colors and stuff. I need to be able to see my stuff, because if I cannot see it, then I cannot design with it. There's no, I remember I have this, this, and this. I don't. I'll remember I have items only when you guys show me that you're using it or something like that. Then I'll remember I have it. Other than that, I don't be remembering that stuff. Um, so that has to happen. I need two tables, one for staging and one to actually work on. This size table is very good, and I don't think I even have. There's it gets bigger. This is I think a 12 seater. Two, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 seater. So this is a pretty good table. I only have one of the leaves in right now, and as you can see, it's always filled with all of the things. And yes, it is my fault because I'm the one that put all this crap up here. I literally just went over there and got that mess and brought in here for what? I don't know. This is all product over here I call myself needing to have so that I can see. Tape some skewers to the back and stick it down to your foundation. Girl, skewers? You better work, Shamira. Thank you. It's okay. I do know they're in a box all together. The box top method you showed us. That's what I be doing. My table looks worse than that, honey. ah. Yeah, so this is supposed to be my work area. Now, in me personally, I would like to see just baskets sitting back there, and then I can be like, oh, here, let me roll up my table, my little towel, and stick it in that basket, and put this in that basket, and put that. That's the assembly line situation I would like to have. I absolutely cannot get that going on if I got crap stacked up here everywhere. So see, all this stuff that's up here would be on a separate table, and then my baskets that I'm working and I'm actively filling will be here also on another table. So that's kind of where I want to go. So that means I have to clear out a little bit more space out there in the workshop because that's how I want my stuff going on. Um, so yeah, I just thought I'd share. Not that y'all ask me anything about this doggone table or to see this junkie behind the kitchen. But you just did, so there's that. Right, it just be this little square. That's all I can work with is this little square. Yeah, should be making that little table look neat on the video because we're not panning back. We're not going to see any of the rest of it. Who's beeping me? Hold on, y'all. Cash App, stop sending me messages, please and thank you. Ashley posted. I have similar shots. And we have alarms going off. Why are the alarms going off? What is today? Hold on, y'all. Today is Thursday at 11. Oh, pest control. All right. Okay. Got it. All right. Kiana, you been designing on the pool table? She do her videos in another room. My stuff takes over wherever I go. Like wherever I go, it always takes over. Like for real, which is a mess, an absolute mess. I ain't even finna show y'all that. I'm too embarrassed. That doggone tape stuck to me. When I say I take over, and I be taking over. There's stuff everywhere. And that's just in here. You're not even gonna go to the back. Um, I think y'all saw that. Yeah, y'all did. We saw that earlier. Y'all saw me wrapping up those. All right, let me work on this Chevrolet and stop procrastinating. Shamira, I do the same thing. When I decided to record, I go out to my RV custom table. I started making videos on. It's now full, and I keep moving my embroidery and sewing machines. I know that's right. The pool table, the hockey table, the tennis table, okay, and the bar. It's all a mess. Yes, it is. Yes, the struggle is real. The only room that looked like it belongs in the house. ah, yep. Well, I would have had stuff everywhere, even more so, but the hubby's here, so I couldn't do that. Other times, he don't be here, so I have that stuff everywhere. All up there on the kitchen counters. I have it up there on the bar. Um, I've been designing in the living room. I've had this table filled up. We've been designing in the den as well. And we have an entire room that I have a tiny little path walking through that has all those bundles and all of the Mother's Day and Easter. Well, not Mother's Day. Easter is back there. Easter and kids' toys. I put in a room and closed the door. Um, oh, I gotta go get my ottomans from back there. I want to do those ottomans. I had somebody ask me about an ottoman yesterday. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put in there. I need to go get the ottomans because I'm gonna forget them. Here, let me write it down. Let me be K for a minute. All things with a K. Do I own a pen? Apparently not. At least not up here on this table. You got a Sharpie? But anyway, I'll do that in a minute. I can't remember that. I didn't realize that, Maria. Am I the only one who thinks tomorrow might be a creepy Friday the 13th? Nah, I don't think it's gonna be creepy. I ain't giving no power to no date, no Friday the 13th date. I got baskets to sell. It'll be okay. Whatever is going on will be going on. There's nothing but positive vibes in the universe. So I don't give light or speak light to that kind of thing. Because me worrying about it is not going to stop whatever from happening. So no, I don't care anything about a Friday the 13th. It ain't going to stop nothing I got going on. Here, let's give him a cup. I got blue, black. What else do I have up here? I got these little cup thingies. He's kind of gray, not gray. I think I have some more gray ones. At least I thought I did. I should put these doggone football mugs in some concepts. I think I'll put them in some of those collegiate concepts. Or maybe with the, yeah, some of those things. Where the crap did my cups go? Tasha said she wish she had towels. She don't. She want an LLC. Yep, all of these came from the Dollar General. I just pulled out like two, I think two of each color I have. So I got teal or maybe a turquoise. I don't know what color that is. Oh, y'all saw them with the I did them with the Miami Dolphins. There's a towel in there, and I also have a towel in the Alabama one has a towel in it. So I think I'm gonna make two more of each of the, or one more of each of those, because I do have the towels and stuff. And blue and gray, and then I have some multicolored ones. So push come to shove, and I need to start filling up some stuff. Then I'll probably just do like a towel, a washcloth, and a couple of bath products in a small container uh, that I started filling. Where did I put it? It's a little thin container, like thin, like that big. So I'll put the towel and the washcloth in there and then put some body products and call it a day. But Roses did have some for like $1.99 and all that kind of stuff. But I pick up towels all the time as they penny out from the Dollar General. I got like two, I think they were in the original bag that the store put them in. Um, and they were like 75 cents. But I got those from Walmart too. Yes, so classic. We have rain. It's been raining every day. Um, and it's projected to rain. Grand Rising, Kate. How are you? Yes, I love a penny towel. I know, right? Exactly. I hope you were okay, S. Marie. Kate, why would I not be okay, love? But yes, I was okay. If you're talking about, if not, I apologize. Kate, there's absolutely no reason to apologize. I don't know what you're talking about, but sweetheart, there's nothing to apologize for. Now, if I need to turn this camera around so you can see my face and know that I'm serious, I will. Baby, we're fine. We're fine. Everything is okay. Like seriously, seriously. And should you go back and look at or listen to the beginning of the live, I think I've said all of that too. It's it is what it is. Okay, so you believe me, I appreciate it. Yeah, it is what it is, honey. And that it was nothing. There was nothing going on for me to not be okay. Like I said, I was just like, here, let me just go ahead and go back to bed. I did what I could do for that period of time. I had ran out of zip ties, which I still didn't go outside and get any more zip ties. And I was tired. And I told y'all I had just got up and I ended up going back to sleep. So I was in there for a couple of hours, did, some gifts, and that was that. I put y'all down just like I do any other time anybody's live and worked. So that was that. And I listened to the conversations, enjoyed being with the basket makers. Everything is good. There's absolutely nothing to apologize for. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, Tasha says she got her tent up and shower curtains for the rain. I know that's right, for a change. I wanted to get a U-Haul. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't want to get a U-Haul. I ended up paying a lot of money for my U-Haul that I did not utilize for Mother's Day. So I don't have enough product, or should I say, I didn't make enough specific Father's Day baskets for me to feel like I needed a U-Haul. But now that I'm looking at it, with all that stuff that I'm taking outside, I probably need a U-Haul. Um, if I get one, it'll be the little baby one, or maybe even the van. I don't think I've had a van, but hell, my vehicle's the same size as that van. I can get as much stuff, if not more, in my vehicle than I can get in that van, probably. I don't know. I'm just talking. But I don't know if I really want to invest the money in that because a lot of mine is going to be probably will be stationary tomorrow to sell, but Saturday and hopefully not Sunday, I'll probably be mobile more than anything. So I can't put that many miles on those U-Hauls. If I get the U-Haul, today would be the day for me to get it because the daily amount for the U-Haul is cheaper if you reserve it or rent it during the week. Thursday is considered week for me. So if I get it today, I'll pay less per day and I'll pay less per mile for the mileage. If I get it tomorrow, it's an additional like 40 cents per mile. That's a lot, especially considering how far I stay out. I'm like a good ways away from the city. So I don't know that I want to put that many miles on that truck because that's just, that's a lot. And for me to be driving around the city and all that kind of stuff, that is a lot in mileage. So that's why I was like, I don't know if I want to even get a U-Haul because I don't plan on being outside for a long period of time. If I was going to be outside Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, then I would definitely get it. But I don't have the help for Saturday and Sunday. And after getting stood up for the second time, I ain't doing it no more. So tomorrow, my mom and my grandmother will be with me, and we'll be at a secured location. So I'm not worried about that. So we will be set up tomorrow. But Saturday and Sunday, I'm not going to my usual spot. So I would love to have a U-Haul for the possibility of rain, especially considering how bad it's been raining over these last couple of days. But then again, I don't want to spend the money. And I know you gotta, spend money to make money, and scared money don't make money, and all of that. Like I totally understand all of the things. But in the same sense, if I don't have to spend $300 on a U-Haul, then I will not be spending $300 on a U-Haul. So that's kind of where I am with it right now. I'm kind of trying to play it by ear, but I really need to make a decision today because, like I say, if I'm going to get a U-Haul, I got to get it today because I ain't paying the additional amount of money that they charge for weekend rentals. She has the van set up as a storefront. Good, yeah. And that's what I want to do. Like I said, I can't do that. All nighter tonight. Basket's gone wild. Going to be our weather too. Yeah. Because every day we've had real bad weather. We've lost electricity like daily. Y'all, the rain can be our friend. During Mother's Day here in Georgia, it rained, and that means folks didn't want to go into the store at all. That is true. Yep, if y'all are going out, make sure y'all get you some rain boots. It changes. Yes, Kay, it's Thursday. You can have your 3 more days. That's just gonna put you at Sunday. So you're gonna go out and sell all of your stuff on one day? Do you sell at one location or mobile? You making deliveries, as Marie, or just popping up to different vending spots? Popping up to different vending spots. I had a couple of people that had invited me to different places. Like I met a lady in the store, and her sons own a couple of barbershops here in town. So I reached out, sent her a message. She told me to just message her or whatever. So I sent her a message and told her I would come by. But a barbershop would be like a location to go get the men to purchase gifts for women. So I don't expect a lot of men to be looking for Father's Day gifts. I mean, they will have some that's looking for their dads and their uncles and that kind of thing. But I just want to go and show my face and be around the area to kind of see what it's looking like. So I think I told you guys the location that I vend at or I pop up to all the last 3 years, every time for the last 3 years. I don't know what they're doing, but there's a camper there. There's like a camping table and chairs sitting up there. And now there's a van sitting there in the spot. So I don't know what they got going on. I know the building had been sold. I don't know if those are the new owners that have the campers and all that stuff on the parking lot. So I kind of think that has ended. It's run its course. I'll go by there today to see, if that stuff is there. If it is there, then we're absolutely not going to be able to be there tomorrow. So, other than that, I have a couple of, like a hotel that I did a pop up to a while ago. I'm going to go back there. And that's a good location. It's on a very busy street. Um, it's going to be my first time really being outside because the other times I was inside. So, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna pull up to a couple places that I see females at. Like I'm gonna probably pop up to a Walmart parking lot. That parking lot where like Ross and all of those types of stores are. We're gonna go into some of those places. Any location that I see somebody outside cooking, any of the little crab shacks, we stopping through. The car wash dudes, we stopping because the guys are washing the cars, but the women are the ones that are sitting there waiting for their cars to be washed. So we're stopping. So I'm gonna just be popping up. Yeah, Ken saying have it set up as a storefront. Yep. More on the weekend. Scared money makes great profits. I'm really scared with spending. Okay, never in a million. It works and even better if you're by yourself. Yeah, that is true, Kiana. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. All occasions, it's like the post office. Rain, sleet, or snow. I know, right? We get our load, it, then park it a half a mile from the location and drive a car to restock it, then take it back Sunday evening. I was thinking about that because I can take and park my vehicle probably at a rental. Yeah, I can park my vehicle at a rental, and that'll make it a little bit easier on the mileage. Hmm, that is true. Not even though I do get a little overwhelmed when everybody speaks at the same time, and so does I. So do I, Kate. That's why I was quiet. Y'all got car washes? Yes, y'all. They have plenty of car washes. Will I be showing my setup? Yes, ma'am. I will. I think I've shown all of the setups that I've done. Well, not all of them, but I've done most of them. The one at the hotel I didn't do. Maryland doesn't believe in car washes. In LA, you can pull up and sit in a lobby while they wash your car. Yeah, we don't have lobbies here. Most of these guys are just like outside under tents that they've put concrete in the lights of this permanent situation. And they'll pull your car into the bay, or you pull it into the bay. They'll clean it and all that kind of stuff. There's usually somebody selling some type of food in the vicinity. So they figured out they can take their little food truck over there where the car wash people are going to have to sit for an hour and wait for their car to get clean. So they kind of do that. So we have little pockets of people dispersed around the city that do different little things. Um, Bakery, yep. I got to do some work before I get on y'all way too much. Okay. Who you finna get on, girl? Yeah, we save so much leaving it close to the location. That's a good one. We did that actually for Mother's Day, I think. Yes, all things for the K. We were live on TikTok yesterday, or should I say 4 day this morning? Miss Kim, I had to disconnect you and Vonnie. What? Wake up in Iran. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't. I cannot do anything at the Walmart. Absolutely cannot. I would love to. I really, really, really would, but I cannot take any chances to get in trouble with Walmart. Absolutely none. Positive vibes only. It was wild fun. Woo. My body said we need to sleep. I know that's right. I got ran off from Walmart. See there? Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah. Vonnie, Miss Kim, S. Marie, Driven, Be Pretty, Shamika, Hope, LBE, and Michelle. It was crazy. Yeah. Those were the people that were in Kay's live last night over on TikTok. Focus, S. Marie. Kay, y'all see me looking at these freaking comments and ain't did nothing. I'm finna get off the phone with y'all. Hang y'all up right now. Dog, my hand itching now. Money coming. Ooh. And Maria and Miss Jackson. All right. Let's see. What do we have? Let's refocus. So we're doing True Religion. I got some of these little thingies. Underwear, socks. What did I do with them? I don't know what the hell I put them that quick. Oh, right there. I have bath products that I don't know if I want to put in here. All of these, of course, are the same size since they all came out of the same package. Let's see. Do we have anything that will fill up some space? I don't really need anything to fill up space because there's not really much to be had. Let's see. Can I put that in there? Yeah. Let's get me a solid surface right quick, y'all. I need to follow y'all over there. LB was only in the comments. I don't have TikTok, but I know I would have been asleep anyway. Yeah. Get you some TikTok. That's where we're gonna have to be if we're gonna be learning cricket from Kay on TikTok. So if you do not have you a TikTok account, you might want to go ahead and create one and get familiar. Because when I tell you I went to the class for the cricket classes and the design classes and the let's make a gazillion dollar classes, I want to be there. So I heard they were making big money on the TikTok. So I figured I would go and see what the young people were doing over there. So I just go over there and post videos and pictures occasionally. I have not been doing that for this Father's Day. But other than that, there's a lot going on over there. And that did absolutely nothing. I'll probably because I need some more paper in there. She left at 3:30. It was turned. Just don't have notification on. It likes and use it like Google. I have to turn my notifications off on TikTok. I gotta go over there and figure out how to do that. Because it runs in the background all day and all night and drains my battery. I just realized I did an analysis thing to find out why I was losing so much battery. And I have apps that are constantly running in the background, and TikTok is one of them. I don't even be on TikTok like that. So I need to figure out how to turn them during their notifications off. Especially now that basket season's over. I don't want to, I don't need the notifications on like that. I love y'all, but I can't have that beeping on my phone all the time. Y'all know I'm struggling with what you call it anyway, storage. So we ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. So y'all, I should just roll these shirts up like this, even though you can't see the true religion on here. Is that what y'all are saying? Is that okay to do? I don't want to. And here I go unrolling yet another shirt. Oh, this one has the silver on the sleeve. That's cute. Look at y'all. So here, we're going to put those little silver underwear on here. Since these are the little silver. I like them. And they got nothing to do with the... Put that little silver set together. I should probably do this one last. I don't know, that first basket I do, it be looking a little shaky. The second time I do it, I be like, okay, it's coming together. Third, fourth, and fifth ones, I be rocking them jokers out. But that first one, she be looking a mess. Fold that out. I know, but it's so wrinkly. It's so wrinkly. Silver costs extra, definitely. TikTok is for Aunt Deb. What never the man do? Oh, God, dog, never in a million. Ooh, ooh. Yes, definitely walk away, take breaks. That's why I muted all of the things. It's like Walmart in the hood on the Saturday on the first stop it driven. Yeah, it was just basket makers. They got strippers. I don't be seeing nothing wild either, Kim. So I mean, but then again, I don't be over there doing a lot of stuff. I post and I come from over there. Yeah, use it like a search engine, you'll be safe. Yeah, it has its advantages. Definitely has its advantages. I see people making, a lot of money and getting followers and orders and stuff, and Kay has good experiences over there. So I mean, I see it. I definitely do see it. But in the same sense, it'd be like, baby, there's a lot going on. But that's for any social media platform. So if you have a Facebook or any of those things, you're pretty much gonna have the same thing. Your friends are gonna post stuff that you don't necessarily approve of and all that kind of stuff. So you're gonna see that kind of crap. There's gonna be things that the algorithm recommends to you. That's why Never in a Million's over there watching guys in the shower nowadays, because she did a simple search for her business, and now they think she's over there looking at the bodice, the hottie bodice. So, but yeah, you just do what you can over there and come from over there. Y'all know how people are. You love them where they at, leave them where they at. At least that's what I do. Yeah, they were wild last night. Yeah, I will definitely 100% agree with you. I got called an old lady. No, no, no. What did she say? After S. Marie, I thought you took your senior citizen ass to bed. I was like, wait, hold up. Hold the hell up. First of all, ma'am. Oh my goodness. That was hilarious. Julian laughing. It was so funny. I get to be a senior citizen, but okay. Don't let the retirement fool you, lady. I am in my 40s. Come on now. I can't get this whole true religion thing to show. That's what I'm trying to do, y'all. I done folded it, but I can't get it to show good. If I do it one good time, then I'll know how to do it. Ooh. Yes, ma'am. Off the chain is an understatement. But hey, I'm glad she was able to feel comfortable enough with the group that was there to be her authentic self. And I do believe, I know she had a couple of beverages. So, there's that. But at any rate, she still was herself. And that's what's awesome. You show up in your true form and your true self. And the people that do you will do you. The ones that do not, they will not. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is, but I would much rather you be authentic and true to who you are than try to be what you think is acceptable to the group. Because that's where that whole discernment and us sniffing it out, we gonna feel it, we gonna see it, we gonna know your ass in the plan. So it's best to just come as you are and let us like you for who you are. That is going to mean that some people ain't gonna vibe with you and some people ain't gonna stick around, and that's gonna be okay too. Um, but just like with family or any other thing, your job, you have to protect your own peace. So some things are triggers for people, all of the things. So there's a lot of stuff going on, you guys. But I promise you, it will absolutely be okay. It's not that serious. Come as you are. We'll do that. And I think I figured it out. Now I know what to do. All I have to do is flip the shirt on the opposite side, and I can get my tag to show on my little patch. Sorry I can't show you guys. I do have one of those, what do you call it? overhead things. Where did, oh, it must be in the workshop. Mm, can't figure out Instagram. We learned lessons about aging gracefully. Ah, yes, Michelle. Not the child. Yes, honey. My senior citizen self. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Hope was trying to get her to sing. Sedona, the strippers are free if you ask never in a million for the code. When I say, oh my goodness, I ain't even gonna say that. Yeah, I'll be tripping. So see, it's everywhere. It ain't just on TikTok. It can get like that on any platform, NT platform. I want these boxes opened up because I like the fact that they're all silvery. So I hope I don't regret this later. But I think I'm gonna open these little boxes up. And they got the little sign on the leg. Y'all better stop playing with me. Look at that. Oh, him cute. Need to take, and this is glitter? Are you freaking kidding me? Uh-uh. Need to take a course on how to roll clothes correctly or something, because it's for the birds. I can put some stuff on the shirt box, but this right here is not what the doctor ordered. Hold on, I'm gonna do you. I put this whole thing in one of them little cake boxes and call it a day. Let's freaking go! Ooh! Oh, wait, don't fall. Show out in front of everybody. Alright. Work. Never in a million. Once you come in class, you have a seat and laugh. Class, you ain't gotta say nothing. You ain't even gotta say nothing. Just come in there for your entertainment purposes only. I thought they would be watching or designing. More people would be on there designing, but I guess it was late night. I don't know if it was scheduled or not, but um, I was designing. I think Entrepreneurial Diary, Shamika was designing. Of course, Kay was designing. On camera, that is. I think some of the other people were, but they were not on camera. Um, should hang these little boxers up there, but that's gonna make it be real busy. What y'all think? Leave them down here to the bottom or hang them up over, like, over, drape them over the side? Can y'all even see that? Heck no. I'm just asking y'all about stuff y'all can't even see. LBE. Hey, LBE. Welcome to the live. Oh my goodness. It's not Monday, Kay. Tell him it's Thursday. I'll use my camera next time, probably. All I know is it was a lot's going on, baby. A lot's going on. He said he's ready to work. We have to go outside today, Kay. Oh, oh yeah, Kay is going outside. What time you think about going out, Kay? I think we'll be out there really early when we do go out. Because it's so devilish hot in Florida. So we got like about a good 2-3 hours in the morning time to get stuff set up, and chill before it starts. Heck, it'd be like 70 and 75 degrees in the morning at like 6 and 7 o'clock here. So, and that's one of the reasons why it be raining every day. It gets so hot here that it has no choice but to rain. Her friendship is hilarious. Whose friendship is hilarious? Kiana has a video on that. On what? Roll the black shirt and turn it sideways and stand it up so it can be seen. Okay. Oh my goodness. Y'all slow people down when they trying to work. See them? Very nice set. Thank you, Kate. What goes on in Kay's house stays in Kay's house. Okay, yeah. You gotta go get the spicy kid. Okay. That's cool. Yes, goodness hot. Right. Kay says, LBE, why didn't you save her? Now, we can't answer your question, Kay. Notice I said we and not she. We can't answer your question, Kay, because Kiana just told us what go on at your house, stay at your house. So, which is it? Can we talk or can we not talk? I'm just trying to figure it out. Let me know. From what Pretty Girl says, how you folded your underwear like that? I needed to tutorial. I just did the same thing with these socks. So when I took the underwear out, they were a long way. I guess here I'll show you this. Oh, I just taped it. When I took the underwear out, they were the long way like that. So what I did is I kept my band down here, and then I took this and stuck it in here, inside the top of the band. I don't know if that made sense. So that's what you see, the band, and then that's the top of or the very bottom of the leg, which is also the bottom of the sock in this case. And then I just put a little tape in the back to hold the band together so that it stays together. It probably stand up better and all that kind of stuff if I put it like on a piece of cardboard. You can also take a thin piece of cardboard and do that, and then that way when you fold it and put it inside, it'll be a little, less wrinkly. But I ain't doing that. I'm supposed to be hurrying up, so I didn't do any of that. Did that make sense, Tasha? I mean, did I explain it right? Things sound a certain way in my head and then come out my mouth different. Hey, Miss Sonia. Thank you, Tasha. Little nip and tuck. Right, right, right. Little rolled and stick. Little, a little something, something. that's what I be doing with these socks to get them so that the true religion actually shows. I do the same thing with the little socks. Except in this case, you can't see it because it's on the back. And shirts, and pajama bottoms, and all of the things. Anything that I can roll and stick and tuck, I will. And y'all know I'll stick a piece of tape on something quick, especially considering this tape doesn't like pull off stuff. Like I can rip this tape off of the clothes. It's not going to take any of the fuzzy off or anything. Now, if it's a thick blanket, it'll definitely take off some of your fuzzy, depending on the quality of the blanket. But most of this stuff, I can put this tape on here, take it off 9, 10 times, and it ain't going to do a thing to this material. So much so that we usually use it to take off lint and stuff. Like it's not going to do anything. So I'll put some on there. It ain't going to do nothing. This is the tape. So it doesn't pull off much of anything. So. Now what I didn't want to do was take this sleeve because I thought you would be able to see it. But I think I may have to. Although Kiana just told me to roll it and turn it sideways so I'll have more space to put the rest of the stuff. Put the socks or the underwear in the front. I like them. And heck, all you got is some underwear, a shirt, and some boxers and a towel. I give them a bar of soap and it'll smell good, a little baby smell good, and this thing will be full. Can that go in there somewhere? You ain't even gonna be able to see it. Ain't nowhere to put it. And I don't want to give it any height. I could bring it up, and then I'll have a little more space at the bottom. But that would require me to actually do a little bit more work, and I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see, what do I have at my disposal that I can put right there? Where is the color? Ain't no color. Ain't no color whatsoever, okay? It's black and gray and silver. That's all the color. So I guess I need to put color in there is what Kay's telling me. To pop it, to make it look a little something. Let me see what I got over here. My coworker wondering when I'm still living. You at work? How you at work? You was up to like this morning and then you went to work? If you have a visual, yes, I like it. I'm trying it. Let me make bowls that I don't want to make. Kiana. The silver is popping. All right. Shoot, I'll put a granddaddy flask in here. Do I have another flask that don't say granddaddy? I don't really want to put too much Father's Day stuff in here. Need to make me some tea. It's 12 o'clock. It's almost time to break fast. I think I'll have a smoothie. Yeah, because I don't really want anything to eat. So we're going to have some more sea moss. We're going to make us some soursop tea. Soursop and ginger tea. And then I'll probably make a smoothie. So I need to figure out what else I'm going to put in this little thingy here so I can get this off of my table. That's there. That's wrinkled. Let's work this out so I can get this out of the way. Put the little socks up. I can put these little socks in one of these containers. They're not going to fit in there. I don't want them in there. I don't want them in a big container either. I don't think they'll even fit in a container, but if I put them in a container, at least I'll have a surface to put something on. I don't think I need that either. Let's find something larger to put back here in this hole. I can do a silver cup. We can do a black cup. I can do a, what do I have? Uh, Watches, Dove. What do I have? I gave him a towel. Should I give him some Dove and then give him a hand towel? Do I have gray hand towels that match that set? Or whites? Let's try whites. Or red. Let's see. We have more towels. Blues. No, not my blow dryer. Don't break, baby. Please don't break blow dryer. We got tans, reds, greens. I could do a green and then do a green dove, but I don't really want to do that. I could put a green sock in there, but I think that guy's gonna be like, what is wrong with her? Silver and white. Where you get your soursop from. Thank you, Kay. What did I do? Oh, hell. I just tapped something, y'all. I hope I didn't kick nobody out. No more black. She said red. Miss Kim, they're fine. They don't stay in the office long. You're always at work after, girl. Pin the socks to the towel. Too much black down low. Okay. Socks up top. Color bow in front and up top. You want a bow on here, down here? Okay, come on now. Come on, Kay. For real. We doing that. I thought that was just like women things. Like the girl gifts. We doing that for the daddies too? A bow on the front of the little crate thing? I didn't do that to none of the rest of them. They just the plain up there. Now I do have some some window clean things that say like Happy Father's Day and all of that. I'm gonna slap on the front of those cello bags because I can take them off of there. So it'll have a picture on the front of it, Happy Father's Day or Dad's Rule or something. It may just be a football. I don't know what, but I have several of those that I'm gonna be putting on the front of some of those solid containers. Um, but I didn't know. I didn't think that we were doing bows on the front of them. I'm gonna send them to Kay's house for their bows. I thought you would never read that. Don't wrap it. So you're saying not to wrap one all the way around, but just to put a bow right there? Girl. Right. I don't know about that. I mean, I know, oh hell, I know he'd like it. I know it would be nice for the presentation, but I don't know. Ooh, bluebird vein. That's what I mean. Miscellaneous, fuel. Off topic, one last thing. I know y'all want to see this completed, but we're not going to make it that far. I've already made the executive decision. We're going to cut this live short. I'm going to make my tea, fix me a smoothie, and then I'm going to get back to work. I will be able to do some. What is my battery situation? Yep, I will be able to, and we've been on here for 3 hours. Yeah, I will be able to put up some shorts. I may come back a little bit later or something like that and play with you guys. But for right now, I'm finna get off of here so that I can actually do some work. I've been up here for 3 hours and I have not created one basket. However, I have one, two, three, four, five that I've wrapped. So yeah, I'm finna get off of here so I can do some work. Apparently, I can't walk and talk at the same time. So that's what the plan is. I need those leaves. Yes, ma'am. Don't add no bow for that man. I ain't Kiana. Like gentleman bow tie. I get it, Kay. I get it. You make bows for them too? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I get it, and they be so nice, and your baskets are so elegant and lovely, and all of the things. However, the day before I go outside, no, ma'am, I'm not finna put no bow in the front of this basket. I'm not. Had it been a month ago, yeah, we might have been able to figure out some things, but today, I ain't doing it. I ain't finna lie to you and tell you I'm finna do that. We finna build these baskets. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the rest of these things like this here. It's probably gonna look pretty similar to what you see, unless I find something really nice that I want to add to them, or something that will give it some color, bring up a little height. Here, you want some color? Should I give them like a boom box? You want them to have this? We can give them some of these things, and they're tall and skinny, so they'll actually fit right there on the side. That'll bring some. Here, you want them to have these things? We got this little guy. We got these guys. We can put some of those in there so we can add some color with those if you'd like. She said, no, ma'am. You have yellow dock and sea moss as well. Yes, ma'am, I do. Well, actually, I have Irish moss. I have Condis crispus Irish moss, which is the dark purple one. That is way stronger than your um, Gracilaria, which is the grayish beige one that a lot of people have. Gracilaria is technically a sea moss, whereas Condis crispus is an Irish moss. It grows in the cold weather, and the tassels are way thicker, so it absorbs way more light, and it's much more nutrient dense than your uh, Gracilaria or your regular sea moss. Ask Marie don't want our help. The show's over. It's not that I don't want your help. I do. It's just that I can't work and talk to y'all. When I had y'all on mute and I was just working, I was doing stuff. Right now, I ain't doing nothing but standing up here reading the comments. That ain't finna get me paid. Reading comments is not gonna have no more money in my pocket tomorrow. Let that joker be black and sleep. That's what I'm talking about. Hey Hope, welcome to the live. For a classic man. He don't need that color. Cut a ribbon like a necktie also. Don't go. No ma'am. What, Kiana? Kiana saying no ma'am to putting them speakers in them. I think, if I'm understanding correctly. You stay doing that to us. What, leaving y'all? I do. But I can't see the company name. Well, work. No. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna laugh at you. Him not needing that. Yeah, that's what I thought. He don't want that speaker thing. I mean, he do, but he don't have to have it in this particular gift. Um, this is Afrobio Minerals. It's in. I think they are in New York now. This is Dr. Sabi's son shop. I'm trying to figure out where the mirroring is, but I don't know if I know where mirroring is on this thing. One of them gets a. Here, let's see what this one does. Oh, not that one. And what is that? Green screen. Oh, well, that's not what we wanted. Show live video. Bruh, look at here what I done did. Freaking highlight. That's mute. That's mute. What are you for? Retouch. Don't retouch nothing. Retouch off. At least 1 minute of video is needed to start a highlight. Ain't nobody asked you to highlight nothing. Where did it go? Why can't I see y'all? There's the green screen again. Nope, I want that off. The green screen off. Done. Nothing's happening. What's the problem? Oh, hey, there y'all are. Hey, y'all. Technical difficulties. My bad. Yeah, so there's that. I used to order from Hakeem Pierre. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Driving and listening. Too much black in one area. I said put the socks up top. Yes, I'm definitely putting them socks up there. Closer to me. Yep, okay. Let me see again. Esmeralda says, at times, at times. Esmeralda's about to tap out on the slick. Not on the slick. I told y'all straight up. We finna go. We finna go. I wasn't gonna just hang up on y'all though. Remember all those options on his live. It's been a minute. Yeah, this is not Hakeem. This is Dr. Sabi's actual son. His name is Victor Bowman. He has a shop in New Jersey. He has one in Brooklyn as well. The person I ordered this from is actually the herbalist that is on staff at his shop. So he does a lot of the consultations and things like that when people come in looking for products. Yeah, Afro Bio in New York. But they just opened another one. These actually when he was at Bolingo Balance offline. Same here. How did you remove the green screen? I have no idea, Hope. I just kept hitting those buttons until it went away. How did you get the green screen? I don't know. I want that healthy stuff, especially the sea moss. Yes, ma'am. I ordered his sea moss and started making my own. So I have all of the ingredients for the sea moss. So I usually do an herbal infused sea moss. So I infuse it with like soursop and a couple of other ingredients and things like that. So that's what it looks like. And if you guys are actually interested, we can get into all of this kind of stuff next week. Like I say, Monday after my street sales, I am going to the store and getting my stuff restocked because I am going back on my alkaline journey. So I am in the process of phasing out all sugars, all meat products. This is Condra's Crispus. This is the dried Irish moss. And it's a very deep purple. And this little bit will probably make at least a cup full of gel, sea moss gel. But I'll be back on my healthy lifestyle. We'll first be phasing out the sugars and the processed foods and all that kind of stuff. Then we'll go down to some more non-processed things. We'll kind of gradually step it down to where I'm eating primarily alkaline foods, and then I'll step it down to where I'm only eating raw things. So that'll be lettuce and fruits and that kind of thing. And then I will go down to literally a liquid fast only. And then I'll flood my system with different herbs. So we have the, this is awesome. This is what I was taking for my cold the other day that kept me from getting bronchitis. So it's for inflammation, respiratory health, sexual health, iron, and gonorrhea. We have blue vervain. I have green food. I have the muscle. This is mucilate. It's very good for blood pressure, iron, leukemia, tumors, menstrual colic. I don't even know what that is. And syphilis is a sexually transmitted disease. So we got that. So yeah, I got blood fueled food. This builds your iron, keeps me from being anemic. So I haven't had any transfusions since I've started doing the blood fuse. So I detox every couple of months. At least you're supposed to. Every 3 or 4 months as the seasons change. Back in the days, y'all grandmamas used to give y'all working medicine and all that kind of stuff. Well, this is the same type of situation. Every 3 or 4 months, we need to clean our system. You clean your house every couple of months, every day, however often. But how often do we actually clean our system? A lot of the foods that we eat nowadays gets in our bodies and it stays there. So if we're not doing the working medicine and all that kind of stuff, then it kind of just stays there, and that's where things start cropping up as illnesses, colon cancers, and different other types of stuff. So, not that I have to do it forever or always or exclusively, but I am in a situation to where I want to go ahead and start detoxing again and getting my health back on track. Um, and while I'm at it, we'll see how much weight I lose between now and my birthday. So, yes, elderberry is amazing. Elderberry is actually one of the things that I put into my sea moss. So when I make my own sea moss, I put elderberry in there. I also put the soursop in there. Hey, Chosen. She's teaching in basket weighting. Definitely no pig, Hope. Yep, no pig. I gotta, yeah. That's probably the one thing I miss, honestly, is bacon. um, have a good one, Kay. I'll talk to you later. That's great you shared the herbs because I have an iron transfusion in April. Yes, ma'am, Miss Shamira. Yes, yes, yes. When is your birthday? My birthday is in January. There is beef and bacon. There is beef and turkey bacon. Yes, there is. There is. It's not about the pig for me. It's about the meat products. Any products that have blood in them cause inflammation in your body. Any products that have blood or come from animals will cause inflammation in your body. So people are talking about being swole up and all that kind of stuff. Well, if you're eating, you don't necessarily have to eat stuff full of salt. You could literally be eating animal products and have issues with swelling. Blood pressure is also directly related to what we eat. So a lot of those things are intertwined, intermingled. Um, Prior to basket making, prior to finding that walk of life, the alkaline way, and finding that guy Alkaline Zen and learning what all I could do to heal myself, I was literally bedridden. I was in the bed pretty much every day, all day. That was one of the reasons that I decided to go ahead and retire at 40 because I was extremely sick. I had an extremely high paced, high stress job. Uh, Management and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there was a lot going on. And so by the time I made the decision to retire, I had had my second surgery. And at that point, I was pretty much in the bed every day, all day. So that's kind of how I ended on one of the Bigo app. And I saw him streaming and talking about you can reverse disease and illness, and you can do this and you can do that. And so I sat there and watched because I couldn't get out of bed. I didn't have nothing else to do. So I watched him and I started implementing some of the things he said. I didn't, immediately go to the herbs and start buying stuff, although my mom is quite the herbalist and has been for a number of years. But I didn't do that. That's why I can't take medicines now without them affecting me a certain kind of way because I wasn't raised on any type of medicine. So anyway, I found the guy. He started telling me, you can do this, you can do that. I started watching how he was cooking, the things that he was saying that we could eat. Started doing my own research, and from there, I actually started feeling better to the point where I was able to get up out of the bed and actually able to do this and do that. So as I watched my body evolve, I also realized my doctors were saying, okay, you're doing so much better. We're glad you're taking your medicine the way you're supposed to now because you're doing a phenomenal and da 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 da. Little did they know I was doing literally the opposite. So Now I'm not on a lot of those medicines. Um, and I'm up and running. I'm running a business or two or three and all of the things. And I can honestly say it was attributed to me changing, finding out about the alkaline lifestyle, listening and applying the things that I was learning, and then making the changes within my system to allow my body time to heal itself. And it has done that to an extent, but I want to take it a little bit further. Um, so that's why I do what I do, and it's time for me to get back on my journey because I'm noticing that I'm starting to have little sicknesses like that cold I got the other week. I was around people that literally had the COVID thing that was going on, and I did not get sick at all because I was in a situation to where virus and disease really couldn't live in my body because of how I was eating and the stuff that I was putting in it. So that's that. Blood fusion stuff. I need that bad. Yeah, I have several blood fusions, transfusions, and it's not fun. Got hospital, and that's how you found CMOS. Yes, ma'am. So, yes, guys, I said all that to say that was a brief introduction. Glad to know that some of you are interested. If you would like to find out more or see what it is I do and how I am, thank you, Hope. I appreciate that. See how I am getting started on this again. And it's all at your pace, your body, your pace. You do what it is you want to do. I just would like you to have the information and have the knowledge and the power to know that you can actually fix some of this stuff. Traditional medications and these doctors are going to continue giving you medicines. They give you a medicine for this, but it has this side effect. So then they give you a medicine for the side effect, and then this other side effect crops up. All of those things, it's a cycle. That's how they make money. That's why it is the Food and Drug Administration. As long as you're eating these certain types of foods, you are going to continue being on these types of drugs. So they put them all in a group together. So yeah, I don't want to do that. I have the power within myself to correct these things, so I'm going to do that. I'm not going to leave it up to the doctors to magically heal me because I've already tried that and that left me bedridden. So, for me to have the quality of life that I want at this point, then I need to make different decisions. So, that's what I have to say about that. But like I said, next week I am going to be on it for real. So if y'all want to see, then I'll bring you in. I'll show you some of the things I buy. I can share some websites. I can bring Zen over here to talk to you guys. If y'all want, y'all can follow me over to Bigo. We can go find him over there. We can call him or whatever. I don't. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. But yeah, there's a lot of things that we can do, and there's way too many of us relying on other people to fix us. Meanwhile, we're out here doing everything we are big enough to do, eating whatever we want to eat, and then expecting to be able to, still have this life where we're pain free or ailment free. That's not how it works. We can't abuse ourselves and still expect our bodies to perform on a high level. So I'm talking to myself because you don't get this fluffy from not abusing yourself. And by that, I mean I eat whatever I want whenever I want it. So that's kind of what's going on. But next week, we will um, start looking into that. I'll show you some simple smoothies. We'll go slow, I guess, and show you what I'm doing in the morning. I know we were doing that on Shrinkus Live. So if you guys would like to see that kind of stuff, I am definitely available. I'll be doing that first thing in the morning, and then we'll go on about our day. So that's an option. You guys let me know. Come back to this live because it is going to be up. Come back to this live and leave us a comment down below and let us know if that's something you're interested in. If so, then we can go ahead and get that worked out. Elderberry. And this is burdock root. I got this local. We went out and literally foraged this local. I was so excited. I'm for it, yes. Also, sleepyhead, yes, yes. Lonnie, I was a manager at Hopkins. You are 100% correct. That's where I learned not to take medication. Preach, see though. Hey, honey. That's exactly what Dr. Sabi was saying about all of the things we put in our body. Yes. And I am learning from literally people in his family. His son, not the Usha Village people, but his son, Victor, the one that's literally in the States. So Victor has a couple of locations. He's based in, or he has a couple of spots in New York and New Jersey. He also is over in California when they're not in Honduras and other places foraging and bringing us products. So, ooh, that battery low, baby. Let's see. I don't see how low. It's kind of hot, not too hot. My doctor has basically forced me because I hate taking medication of any kinds. Yes. Yep. Please do a live on these items. I will hope. For sure, we are cash cows within the healthcare system. We are. What's the name of it? Came in and you were talking about it. Living an alkaline lifestyle. And that does not mean you are trying to make your body alkaline. That means you are creating a environment within your body so that the alkaline basically eats and destroys any virus or germs that you come in contact with. You don't get sick, and you can also heal your own self. Yep. And I have a similar autoimmune, or was diagnosed with a similar autoimmune driven. I am not claiming that, but yes, I have had a similar diagnosis in that same family. Bet Riri ain't heard it all, but I'm ready. Sally's talking about she back, she ready. Sally, ain't nothing going on. I'm still up here running my doggone mouth. And see, this is what's crazy because I can sit up here and talk to y'all, but if I get on a live and other people are talk like it's I don't know, I don't know. I'm gonna work on it, y'all. I'm gonna work on it. Yeah, let me get off of here because I need to put this phone up. It's gonna charge super slow. We hate to see you leave, but we will see you at the best gone wild all night or tonight. Ooh, Michelle. ah. So yeah, guys, that's all I have for you all. Like I say, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. I'm gonna hang you guys up and get back to work. I gotta make a decision about if I actually um, get this U-Haul or not. Because if I do get it, I'm gonna have to get it today. So yeah, we're gonna figure out some things. But I want to get some more items, some more things dropped in some bags, get some more gifts created. I'm kind of liking the little True Religion situation a little bit better now. I think it was the box and all of that kind of stuff. I'll have to spruce it up, add some razzle dazzle, do a couple of other little things. But yeah, I like the rolled idea, but I am liking the fact that this is displayed on this side. If I roll it, there's no way in the world you're going to see that. Um, I just don't think it's possible, especially how this is folded. So I'm kind of liking that, but we'll see what else I come up with. I'll pop you out a what do you call it, short or something like that. Oh no, why you unfolded them? Oh, I can fold them back. You just talking about putting them up there little? I can do that. I can definitely do that. Show us a short on the True Religions once they're done. Yes, ma'am. I will. They look good side by side. Thank you, thank you. I know that's right, Sally. What she say? Got my vehicle packed and ready to fill my bag. I know. I gotta get that too. I gotta get my vehicle packed. I don't, y'all. I need to go to storage. Actually, that's what I need to do. They're cute folded. Yeah, I'm gonna pin them up there. I guess I'll go out there and try to get that freaking tag gun again. I don't do good with that tag gun, y'all. I may have to order me another one. It may be that one being defective because I would hate to think that it's user error because I've tried really hard to make this work And everybody else be just doing their little tag guns, and mine be looking at me like, girl, no, you're not doing this. So I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. But I will be back later to play with you guys a little bit later on. Y'all be good, or at least be good at it. Until the next time, I'm going to sign off. Is there anybody else that's going live? If so, I'll come over your house and watch you. You got to get the green tag gun. The holes are bigger on it. Okay. Mine is user error. I have to. See that? That's what I'm thinking about. Like a situation. Thank you. Thank you. Hope, go to bed. What Hope doing? I have not been asleep yet, y'all. For real, Hope. I had me a good little 3 hours. From 4 to 7, I woke up feeling like new money, baby. I have to get one. Oh, so it's not just me. I thought it was me because everybody else be just using their tag gun. I was like, why I can't make this thing work? Like it'll shoot out, but it doesn't. I don't think the barb goes all the way through, and it don't matter how far into the material I have it, it still doesn't release my barb inside enough for it to tack. So I don't know. It may just be that one. Only gadget I don't have, like a box of chocolates. Yep. She never went to sleep, and that's a no no. Girl. Right. I might put this phone on the charge and take me a quick look. No, just play. I'm not gonna do that, but I am gonna go have me some tea and make me a smoothie. I think I have some strawberries and some baby bananas, and I have some mango that I need to eat. And I need to call my dude here local to re up on some fresh sour salt this week. So just needs practice. Okay, bye, Esmerine, everybody. Bye, Kay. Did you do any bag gifts, Esmerine? If so, let me see. Did I do? I did two. The best kind are the baby bananas. They are. I thought you was big time. Get your tag gun, girl. Travis can't read the comments. I did a few bags, but I will do some more bags. Thank you for reminding me. That I can most definitely go out there and do. Pull some of those bags out of the workshop and go in the workshop and open some bags and put them up there. So let's get you guys some bags. Michelle, you saw these two little hot bags I did? It's the same too, baby. I ain't doing a whole bunch of nothing. Whole bunch of nothing. Let's see. So we have this bag. Lonnie and I'm right after Miss Sonia. So I just got that fat water bottle in there. Those are some of the LED shoe clip things for the dad that runs or walks or is outside. He has some little reflectors on there. We got some cleansing wipes in there. There's a cooling towel, and then I put in some energy Jolly Rancher drinks. Put a little simple bow up there, and that's all that's in that one. Then I found the black ones, and this one has absolutely nothing in it except some Tag body wash, body cloths or something. And I think that's a bod or some kind of cologne. I don't know. But I just dropped that stuff in there. As you can see, it's not secured or anything. It's just dropped in there. Not light 'em ups. Yeah. Miss Nessa, just make it look so easy. I can't tag crap, right? I can't go out. It's raining. Oh, Vonnie tag gun or not my gifts. You got to get to save your time. Those are nice. Thank you. So yeah, that's all I did with those little ones. So it's not a lot going on with them. And like I say, I don't even have a lot of gifts, y'all. So it ain't like it's just this big situation. These are the ones that I've created this year. There are some more that are out in the storage, and I won't know what those are until later on. The needles are too short on some of them. That makes sense. So there's my little truck. I got so fresh and so clean. In the little metal tin, we got the crimson tide dudes. We got these little babies. cookie sets. What else do we have back here? A wooden bowl with some of the cold dapper stuff. And it has a, what is this? Oh, a cosmetic bag on the back. There is the Miami Dolphins. He also has a towel. And then, of course, the Crimson people had a towel too. Then I have a beard trimmer on the back. I mean, a beard kit on the back, cape. And then I have a couple of shavers. So there's one shaver. There's another shaver. And we just went and got some more shavers out of the back that were my husband's. Then we got this guy in this black tin. Root beer dad. He's got some cashews, the root beer, the mug, the little caddy, and then an opener. So we got two of those. This is another fresh and clean with the tag and the white shades. And my Kimberly foam board in the back. What else do we have? Doritos, slides, chips, socks, shades. And I think that's it. Oh, and a basketball game on the back. That was an afterthought. So he needs a bow. But yeah, guys, that's all I got. It's not a lot in here. Like I say, I do have some more stuff out in the workshop. I also have more items out in my storage that are boxed and all of that kind of thing. So we will get to those. Oh, since the show and tell, I guess we'll just go on and go with it all. And here is one of my little suitcases with a coffee mug, a loofah, some cold dapper, polo cologne, socks in a box, and some men's Dove. So there's that one. And then we have this one, same situation, except this one has a coin toss, a hand towel, some soap, soap saver, deck of cards, and then a mug. Quiet, unassuming, not a lot going on. What else do we have? Y'all just watch me wrap this guy. So we just wrapped him up. And this is a fitness tracker with resistance bands. I just added a little mini set, some socks, some shades, and it's in a black caddy. Oh, it says I was reconnecting. Now it says I'm back. Okay. So we got the heated coffee mug. He also has a coffee mug down there. We got this bad one. Socks, washcloth, manicure set, mini cologne, cosmetic case, shades, and then on the back of this one are the slides. The phone gonna die now? Yeah, it probably will. Probably. And then we have the Atlanta Falcons. So also on the table are Florida A&M. We have some more FSU. We have the University of Florida. And that's going to complete my collegiates and NFLs. May get around to some coolers. May get around to some slides. I'm going to work these True Religions and then I'll be back. Some hanging out, taking time, spend some time with me. I appreciate it. Hope you found this live helpful, whether it was informative or entertaining or whatever. I hope it was what you wanted it to be for today. So with that being said, and with that little beep, I think we are almost out of juice. You got to get everything. So yeah, so that's all I got. Come on, clear up, cause you was real foggy. Why is you looking like that? Y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all later. Talk to y'all later. Be good or be good at it. Peace and blessings.